By now you know that I absolutely love Mini Motorways, this little roguelikey, arcadey transportation game that we have played for many episodes on this channel over the years, and every December I love to come back to it because it is just one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm absolutely fortunate and blessed to be sponsored for this episode of Mini Motorways by Dinosaur Polo Club, so massive shout out to them for sponsoring this episode. They have a brand new update, the Hong Kong update, that adds a brand new map with a brand new mechanic in it that we're going to get to mess around with today. But I have to do something a little serious first and say that there's actually some disasters going on in Hong Kong right now. So this is a weirdly timely update that was not planned in this way in any way. But for those that have not heard, there's like really devastating fires going on in Hong Kong right now. So Dinosaur Polo Club is actually helping to kind of fund a typo fire relief fund that is being sponsored by the Hong Kong Red Cross Society. So there is a link in the description. I know that we've been doing a lot of charity work on the channel for Extra Life. If you have a few dollars to spare, I'm going to be donating a chunk of my sponsorship from this to this fire relief fund, just because it's absolutely horrifying stuff that has been coming out of Hong Kong. So a little bit of a serious note, it's a peculiar situation for sure to have an update that corresponded with the disaster, right? So it's something that we're treading carefully on, and it's definitely terrifying for the people of Hong Kong. So enjoy some Mini Motorways. We're gonna hop in here, but I wanted to at least get that well known. There's a link in the description if you would like to participate in some way and donate any money you can to that fire relief fund. Let's play some Mini Motorways. Dude, it's actually absurd how many maps are in this game now. I remember when I think like maybe Munich was the most in the game. Maybe it was even Moscow. And now it just keeps going, man. It just keeps going. It's absolutely absurd. I love it. Let's play Hong Kong. So we're going to be linking harbors and hills through precise planning of my road network. Let's see what we can do. Now, the cool thing about this is that there are now ferries in the game. So there is going to be a ferry that comes by down this river here for us to mess around with. Now, if you haven't seen Mini Motorways before, it is fairly straightforward, right? We need to get red houses to connect to red buildings. And then we're going to have different colors that we need to connect to different colored buildings. And it's just going to continue to evolve and change as time goes on. I'm going to throw us on 2 times speed. I guess we are on 2 times speed. Is that correct? Yeah, I would say we are on 2 times speed now. That's good. The ferry delivered nobody. We're gonna see how he works. Because I have a feeling that there may be another spot up here that as the map expands, we're gonna be able to see and get to. And maybe we can utilize the ferry to bring people into this area. So we can maybe put like red people onto the ferry and then slide them down. Actually, they're dropping... Maybe the ferry's just dropping off people to need to be here. I don't know, okay? I don't know. We will figure it out. Let's run these lads down this way. And I'm just gonna cut them straight through this. And then this becomes a really good opportunity for a roundabout in the future. I think that could be cute and fun and kind of nice. I mean, let's just send the roundabout, right? If I'm gonna talk about it, I might as well bring it in. I think it's reasonable. And now as the people come around, they'll get a little smoother trip through that roundabout there. And I can feel good about bringing some different exits on this roundabout so that things are a little smoother. Technically, a roundabout is, I think, at its peak efficiency when you have all, I guess it's 8, I think, all 8 of the exits of it together. So we'll roll with it, okay? We'll roll with it. Now, these two out on the island are a bit concerning to me. And now, I mean, this is highly concerning to me. I think what we want to do is maybe set up a bridge here that connects these. And then we can set up like a little neighborhood. Unfortunately, when you're playing Mini Motorways, segregation is a word. is a word that comes to mind. And I'm not sure that it's a word that the developers of the game would want to be known for. This is a sponsored video, by the way. Thanks to developers for sponsoring this episode. But it is true. Like, you end up... Ooh, some tunnels. I do think that tunnels are going to be pretty useful, man, because I see a giant mountain basically forming around us. This map is a little messed up. We're gonna be messing around with some crazy mechanics here. This ferry is fascinating to me. I want to see what I can do with this guy, because he's clearly coming right in, dropping people off. I mean, I want to know if I can put people on him. It's going all the way that way. Maybe we'll unlock some more knowledge and vision once this map continues to expand. It'll continue to expand for a while. We will be seeing all kinds of scary and terrifying things as time goes on. I'm also going to try to do... Like, I feel like I want to make this like a straight bridge. Or even, I mean, maybe we go... I feel like I'm like wasting tiles with this curvy bridge. We can go straight across like this. And then this actually becomes a pretty good idea for like a traffic light right here. That way you can either go down or across. Seems okay. We have a motorway. I think I'm gonna take another motorway. We're doing okay on tiles, on just like normal road. So I'm not sure that we need to jump the gun on a motorway going anywhere. At this point, we don't need to jump the gun on just going for roundabouts to get extra roads. We can kind of just chill. I'm considering a motorway that comes from here, like, into here, which I think is a unique idea. Could connect up blue. This is fairly straightforward, I would say. We can just run this. We got a new neighborhood that's formed over here. Get them connected. You now want more reds. Whenever they upgrade to a circle, they want more of whatever it is. So we'll be fighting for our lives to keep you satiated, is really what that means. But it's fine. I mean, we have reds very fulfilled right now there. Now we have some dark blue action. Not too concerned. I mean, you're on your own isolated train. You can just run right down the street, get to the supermarket. It seems fine to me. Give me another bridge. I am intrigued, so like, can I cross the ferry line? I can't. Okay. It makes sense, right? It definitely makes sense. It doesn't mean that I like it, but it makes sense. Okay, that can slip around the corner. For a second, I thought that could not slip around the corner, and I was going to be unhappy. I was going to be very unhappy. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go for something a little weird here. I'm gonna run a bridge over here for right now. We can always change things up, right? I'm not against the idea of changing our approach here a little bit. Can I run a motorway, please? Run the motorway from here to here. And you're fine with that. We can run it so that it, I need to pause. I feel like other stuff came in. We have a blue up here. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm actually really not a fan of that. Let's set up another motorway. And we're gonna put it... I think we're going to put it, like, here. And it's just going to run to here. And then split off, basically, like this. And then the idea is to add in a little exit ramp and an on-ramp right there. And that way we can have these guys now cut through... We'll basically connect your neighborhood in a second. I'm going to take another motorway, but I will say that our number of roads is running a little thin. This is a bottleneck right here that we definitely want to get figured out. I think that it's a little scary. This is not a good location for you. You're a little scary, actually. You're really scary. I don't like that. I think you make me sad, believe it or not. But they can cut through this parking lot to make it over to there, so it's not the end of the world, I don't think. I think that ferry is just dropping off people at this place forever, man. I don't think we're getting anybody on that puppy. I think he's just delivering me sadness forever, and that's okay, I think. We could run like a weird tunnel from here, but I need way more, like running the tunnel through here. But we would need way more roads. I mean, we're at 11 roads at this point. Make that 10 roads at this point. Still okay, in my opinion. Everything's under control. I mean, these reds are a little rough. I'm gonna take the roads, man. Let's maintain a nice, happy road situation. If you put something over here, I'm gonna tunnel straight through. I mean, I think that's very reasonable. And, you know what? I've changed my mind. I would like to set up this motorway right here. Because the reality is that these teals don't need to go there. They can cut straight down this motorway that I made very, very accessible for them. So I think that is better. I think that's better. Now you want blues here. I think we cut you right across right here. You're doing like an onslaught of dark blue. Dark blue has become it's become a little spicy. It's become a little spicy. They just keep on coming, brother. They keep on coming. Okay. We need a way to get red over to here in a faster manner, which means that welcome highway number 3. You are now a red legend. This guy, I don't know what to do with him. I'm gonna need bridges, I think, because you're in a bit of a peculiar spot. I do think that running a bridge, probably not that freaking windy. Okay, not that windy, my guy. Let's do something smooth like that. And I really don't like this, but that's fine. And I really don't need roads right there because I don't need you to connect. You guys are isolated to getting to there. No, I do need roads right there because otherwise you're going to take this and then go all the way down. You can just go straight up to there. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. And then you need to be set up to go like that. And then you are here. And then, where did this yellow come from? Okay, hold on. Pause. Oh, where the heck did this come from? Okay. We got problems, gamers. We got problems. Tunnel me, please. I mean, you're wigglier than a snake. I think that's probably a downside for us. Boy, I really invested a lot in this road and bridge for close to no reason. One can assume that that's probably not a very good play from me. We would want to hook up this guy to here, utilizing this motorway. Really just like setting up a path right there, but I mean, that's pretty bad, right? That's pretty bad. I think I'd rather hook up this. Now you have a decent bridge across there. Another blue up here is really not the end of the world because we have the blue motorway just directly for them. So I think that I'm fine with that. Yellow is scaring me a lot. It's really hard for the yellow to get over to here. I think that you have to go motorway. And I think that you look at a motorway over here to more or less connect straight to this building for right now. Which is obviously, I mean, it sucks. It's really terrible. I feel like I can start playing tic-tac-toe on my motorway grid, which does not feel like a positive. I think that's a crime at this point. Hey, I can zoom in. Fun fact. I did not mean to do that. Okay, Yellow Sanctuary is still doing okay. These guys are still, I mean, they're living life. Whether or not they're living life happily is a bit of a different story, but This building just continues to get slammed repeatedly, man. It's never ending for you. But we're doing fine. I mean, scores going up to 700. I like to consider like 1200 to be a respectable score in Mini Motorways. Anything below 1200, it's like, you underperformed a little bit. Anything above 1200, you did pretty good, right? That's my general rule of thumb. I think we've done pretty okay, to be honest with you. This is such an absurd neighborhood, for the record. I mean, this community went nuts in here. You just dropped off 1 million people. This ferry needs to chill, man. It needs to chill. I'm kind of done with him at this point. He's got to stop. He has got to stop. What is this? Okay. Ew, you're a horrible building. You're a horrible building. You make me super sad. Oh, wow. Okay, no, never mind. You're making me, okay. Hit you with a quick pause, because this is heinous. I need to run a road up here, and then run a road right here, and somehow these guys need to start pathfinding to there. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Is there a better motorway setup? Not really, brother. Not really. No, there isn't. Okay, there really isn't. I feel like all around it's bad. We can at least get another motorway, which we can send these guys up to here. And then we can cut that path entirely out. And not only does it save us a lot of roads, it saves us a lot of congestion over in this general area. Like, there's already too many colors coming around here. We can cut down a lot of those colors and resolve a lot of issues. So I think the motorway 5 was necessary to make ends meet here. I do see these 2 teal lads. I can't even connect up the road yet. The map hasn't expanded outward enough for me to do that. But we are alive. I mean, like I said, 1200 is about the score that I typically like to see. Brother, we're sitting at a nice balmy 1069, okay? So we're getting close to it being pretty good, in my opinion. Do I have a bridge? I don't have a bridge. A bridge would be ideal here soon, because we would love to be able to just send this directly down. Give me a bridge, please. I need a bridge. Those are not bridges. Just wanted to make that very well known. Can I see the map real quick? Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to tunnel under the water. So give me some traffic lights. I think we want a traffic light like here. I think I want to move this to here to kill that little area. And then I need a traffic light right here, I think, because there's a lot of foot traffic in that general area. I still am not 100% sure that I know what I'm doing in some of these spots. In fact, let it be known that I don't think I have any clue what I'm doing in any of these spots. I think that this is a waste of a bridge. You gotta go. I think that these guys need to join society. Okay, you know what? You fund that little tiny... you fund that little tiny building by yourself, okay? Get very happy. Get comfy. You're gonna live a nice life. Just continual trips to Walmart. I think that's good for you. That's really good for you. Alright, here, this guy can now go directly across into his Walmart. I mean, this is a good score, okay? This is a good score. I think we've actually gotten fairly lucky. We've had some bad draw, right? But in the end, it's not been terrible. I think this traffic light made everything worse over here. I think this motorway actually is in a bad spot. I think we could have put this motorway in a better spot. Maybe that will help. It's just too much congestion in that tiny little area right there. Just like this is now really, really bad. This is just a fervent disaster over here. This blue one, I don't even know what to do with you. I mean, you're gonna be... You don't have a connection, and I think that that's good. Because I think that your car is just gonna get in the way on the road. So just... I'm sorry, but you can no longer give goods and services. You have to, I don't know, you gotta use drones or something. It's 2025. Get your groceries by drone. We'll see what happens. It's a bit of a mess. It's definitely a bit of a mess. I'm gonna take the motorway. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm not sure that there is actually, like, a good place for this motorway. So genuinely, I mean, I think I'm just gonna hold on to it. All things considered, we're very alive still. Like, everything is kind of completely fine. I think that there's an idea for, like, this is still the biggest area of heck at this point. So if we find a way to turn this whole yellow area, it's like I cut this off, and instead I put like a motorway here that runs to here, and then they can go into there or there. Am I kind of cooking with that one? Because I think I'm kind of cooking with that one. That takes all of these guys off the grid and puts them basically into this tiny little area instead. I think that's great. I am really concerned that white can't make ends meet right now. Oh, I guess we do have quite a few white houses over here that are not making their way to town. That's scary. Yeah, that's a little scary. That's really scary. Let's connect you. Let's create a new secret little path right here. You guys can now take motorway 3 to get there. I mean, look, the end is nigh. Let's be very realistic with ourselves. The end is definitely coming soon. The theater's near you. But I'm gonna get a 2,000 score on this one. Definitely like a bit of a... I didn't connect these guys! Okay, it's horrible. That's really bad. I don't want this red house connected to the motorway. Yeah, I think I cooked yellow, and we're actually just gonna lose now. I think I made some massive mistakes. We are sending in the Avengers, which is exciting, but yeah, it's a pretty big issue for us. This is bad over here. You're bad over here. Yeah, I mean, I think dead is a really solid word to describe how we're doing. This yellow is gonna die. It was due. We were due. Okay, we were due. I'm not even gonna try and prevent it. Sometimes you just gotta let it. You just gotta let it take over. This is a great score. 2100 is an excellent score. I'm very, very pleased. My city shut down. That's okay. It's okay. 2,166 commuters. It's stellar. Get a look of this incredible map, brother. We can do a little, let's remove the text, and then we'll add some, this is very pretty and Olexa-missy, and then we'll remove those, and then I take a screenshot, and it's gonna post it in Steam, and I'm gonna have a new computer background. Or a thumbnail for the video. That's probably the more likely, but I might put it as my background on my computer too. Take me back to the main menu. We're gonna run it back again in Hong Kong now. We did unlock challenges. Fast but furious. We get more motorways, no bridges. And motorways require road tiles. Interesting. What is boats to bridges? We have unlimited bridges, but we have half the number of road tiles, and I only get one motorway. Okay, I gotta try boats to bridges. That sounds like a disaster, because I was so reliant on motorways on that run, man. So now we have to be very, very reliant on... I gotta be very reliant on our bridges instead. And I'm gonna tell you that is a small disaster. It's a small disaster, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna build the nicest neighborhood y'all have ever seen. Okay, y'all are just on the street. You can pull out of your house. Nobody's in your way. Well, except for your neighbors if they pull out at the same time. it'll be good, okay? It'll be good. Put me on 2x speed. I don't work on 1x speed. I'm a 2x speed kind of guy. Now, intriguing for sure. We do have infinite bridges, so we can set up a new little path this way. And I think that I want to give them the option. I have no idea what's faster for them. I don't know if they will go down and through, or if they will go down and around. And we still won't know at this stage. But let's connect this guy. I mean, obviously this is not like a super ideal situation here. And in a perfect world, we will create like a... What did I do? I killed a tree or something. In a perfect world, we'll have a traffic light or a roundabout. We're gonna go roundabout. Put that right there. And then you guys still going into here to... I think that this is just getting taken care of by these three lads. Let's also give you a road going that way so you can slide right down. It's very smooth. I mean, so smooth. I'm really scared for this one, man. Because we're going to have to... This island is such an issue. It's such a... Anything that pops here, having to go into... Like, the ferry just gets in the way. It just gets in the way. You're an annoying little lad. A very, very annoying little lad. Okay. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, alright? It'll be okay. I feel good about it so far, but like you're gonna put like yellow houses right here and then a yellow building here, and then we are so super screwed. That's fine. When you said yellow, this is a perfect spot for yellow. You're on your own isolated lane. I'm gonna take traffic lights. I think that's a very reasonable thing to take here. We have a decent setup for teal to get to here. Still have a traffic light that you could put in somewhere. I'm not sure you need it anywhere right now, so just hold on to it. Just you don't need to jump the gun. Just live a very, very chill life. We can build bridges like out over here, but they are not valuable. Okay, they are not a valuable bridge. Can I connect? Not really. Okay, we'll wrap you around. I don't like that. This creates congestion. Okay, like I almost think that this is a better approach. That might create congestion too. I've never learned how to properly set up routes in this game. I've been playing it for years and I still don't know how to properly do it. But 2100 was a pretty good score. See if you can beat 2100, okay? It's a new free update. Go play it. If you don't have Mini Motorways by now, what are you doing? Go buy it. We're talking generationally great games. Okay, tunnel's intriguing, but I'm gonna take the roundabout for now. These are all just valuable things to have. I do think that we could probably turn this into a traffic light. It gives them a little speed boost when they go through it, which I kind of like, okay? I kind of like it. This is also somewhat intriguing, because I think that they will speed up people going through here. And maybe it'll help to make the traffic there a little bit better. But I'm not overly convinced of that for what it's worth. So maybe just live a nice life for right now is what we'll call it. I'm also gonna make a path here because I really do want to create neighborhoods of people. I want to have main roads and then neighborhoods that they kind of go out of to get to the main road. So like even here, I think ideally you do something like this. Because they're now their own neighborhood. Okay, a lot happened on the side of the screen while I was not paying attention. I mean, look, I do think that this is one of those scenarios that calls for a motorway. However, I'm going to attempt to use a bridge instead and just say, screw the system, okay? I don't have any roads. That is a problem, okay? That's a problem. We are going to make some really unintelligent plays. And I am going to isolate these teal lads on this side in order to complete a new road here. Teal having to go into there is a problem as well. We need a million more roads. we need so many more roads. It is unbelievable. How in the world am I gonna get those roads? It's a good question. That's a really solid question. We can get one here. We can at least connect you up to here. And then we can connect, once that goes away, I'm gonna connect you up to here. Kill that road, please. There's so many lads that are still going down it. Come on. You gotta work with me. You gotta work with me. There's more buildings in, okay? There's more buildings in. Come down. You can do it. Who is using you? Who is using your road? Tell me. Tell me and I'll take care of them. Talk to daddy. Who's using it? Not you? Not you? Brother, it's the never-ending road. That's fine. Okay? That's fine. I just need road tiles. 15 is so little. We gotta think. We gotta have a hearty think, okay? Hearty think. We run a path here. And connect these. You're still an issue, okay? You're still an issue. That's when you throw in the motorway that goes... Oh my goodness, I can't fit the motorway there? Okay. You remove the motorway. You put a motorway here that runs to there. Crisis averted. Second foundation saved. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems reasonable right now. I'm not positive it's reasonable for the future, but there are still like nice communities of people that are somewhat isolated in their own unique ways. I think it's not bad. I actually think if you had to hand out the Transportation Nobel Prize Award, I suppose I'll take it, okay? I'll put it on my wall behind me. Y'all can see it when I stream. I think that sounds lovely. I think this traffic light is useless. I think that I'm actually just making life harder for these guys. Realistically, I think that a roundabout right here is the correct move. Let's see if we can rework this to be a little more intelligent. I have ruined a lot here now. I don't know. That looks like a complete and utter mess, but I feel like we'll take it at this point. Okay, what are we doing with blue, brother? What are we doing with blue? I think we gotta have a talk about blue. That is a long frickin' journey for these blue vehicles, man. I've managed to maintain an ounce of joy from blue. I think it's all downhill shortly. I think that we are extraordinarily screwed moving forward here. That's just too long for them to go. And as soon as you put a second color in here, I fear that the end is nigh. But for now, I maintain happiness and joy, good tidings, and whatnot. As comfort and joy, actually. God rest ye merry gentlemen. I'm going back to my youth, I guess. Okay, do we like you? Oh, we most certainly hate this. Bro, how am I I don't got any roads. Okay, drastic times call for drastic measures. I'm killing your entire lane for dark blue. And then I'm killing this motorway to teal. I'm running a line up to teal. As soon as you guys are back, I'm running the line up here from teal. This will get me roads back. And then I run the motorway for blue because it covers the most ground. Okay, motorway is here. We're gonna put it right here. It's gonna let off right here. It's gonna let off right here. It's gonna let off right here. Now we have 21 roads back. Do I have a tunnel? I don't have a tunnel. You're gonna let off right here. Because I really need you to have a throughway pass down to this general area. Now yellow can cut through and immediately come down to here. Yellow can take this path over to here, but frankly, the most important thing we can do is connect these suckers. It's so close. One singular road. We have to be able to find us. You're not connected yet. Oh my god, it's a disaster? It's an absolute disaster. Okay. That did not save any roads. Stick with the diagonal. Traffic light right here. Why? It just looks right, okay? It just looks right. This is already connected up. I mean, dude, okay. I can save. I didn't want to remove you. It's bad. Okay? It's really bad. For now, you can go there. We have to kill some of this. When this motorway comes back, we're gonna bring you to here. You're going to create a logjam in this area for right now. We have to just deal with it. I need roads. In that case, we're going to move you back because I do think that having that exit ramp is still important. You guys are going to need a tunnel. I haven't figured out how we're doing that yet, but you're going to need a tunnel. Honestly, that's a lovely spot for you. I'm chill with this. I'm so chill with this. You're actually going to now move your entrance ramp is right here, okay? Now you guys can go a lot of different directions. The neighborhood is a little screwed up. You guys save a couple roads right there. I'm not worried about this guy yet. There's so many blues. There's so many blues. I feel like I'm the US in like the 1960s. 50s? Wow, when was the blues era? Nobody knows. You might know. I don't know though. Not enough early US history podcasts. But I'll up my game here soon. Another yellow, I'm going to tell you, is really not what we wanted to see. I am going to connect a path there for them. If they give me tunnels, I'm going to run tunnels. Blue, like, doesn't have a path to this. In fact, how'd they even get here? Yeah, okay. This is really atrocious. Because they need this path. I think they're about to send the Avengers into here. Okay, the tunnel must happen. The tunnel will be completed at the next viable opportunity, but unfortunately, that opportunity is not now. It's not now, because your boy don't got roads, okay? He don't got any roads. I am taking you guys and putting you into here. I need more roads. I'm sorry. I can't connect White Houses without roads. So you guys have to, and frankly, you have to join the party over here because blues have decided that they're my worst nemesis. I'm sorry, but you will be isolated forever. Get used to drone delivery services because you will not be able to drive anywhere. You don't own a car. Wow, that is, actually it's not that bad. They can cut right up to the entrance ramp and they're right there. I feel like you kind of decided to throw like a lot of things at me right now and I'm not handling it well. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. The blues to here, this needs like a complete overhaul. It's time, okay? It's time. This whole area needs to be ripped out and start from scratch. Because we need to have a community of red right here that goes into a roundabout that is right here. And then there's an exit off that comes down here. You come up there. This house is just kind of stuck. And then the roundabout is going to be very happy right there. This will go into the roundabout right there. This will come out of the roundabout right here. And the roundabout goes right there. That's a nicer setup, okay? And I think that you send this guy into the roundabout. You send this guy into the roundabout, this guy into the roundabout. Now you got a million roundabouts, okay? Intelligent? I don't know, but I'm rolling with it. What's going on with these lads? We have a whole community of white up here. Yeah, they're the worst. They're the worst. That bridge will be completed at a future opportunity. That future opportunity is not now. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to bring these blues into the fold to handle this area. Oh, I mean, we got problems. Right? Let's call a spade a spade. We got issues. We got some massive concerns with this area. You don't realize how scary roads are. Like, I don't even know how I get a car to you. How in the world do I get a car to you? Is that possible? I mean, like, it has to be a motorway. We don't have any teal houses, man. It's you guys. I don't think I've ever had a building show up in this game that has stumped me like this one. I have one road. I have one road to get these guys over here. And I can't go through this. I mean, like, it has to be a motorway. But I'm not going to get one, because that's not how it works. Okay, give me the roads. The motorway must go. I mean, it's non-negotiable. It has to go. We set up a path here. Yeah, you set up the path there. You set up that road there. You guys will at least have this area slightly taken care of, which is intriguing to me. We can bring you more space to alleviate traffic going that way. But this will hurt this a lot. Like, white now has a long road to travel. This motorway has to run over to here. There's no getting around it, okay? I hate it as much as you. I know you're looking at it and you're like, Tyler, it can't be the answer. If you have a better solution, I'd love to hear it. Because I also don't have a solution. Yeah, this was my concern. White is just going to die up here. I think the end is nigh. I don't mean to be dramatic, but I think the end is nigh. I just don't see a way to get enough white cars. This is a freaking mess. San Francisco at 5 o'clock over here, brother. No, just free for all. They're better at free. I mean, they're crashing cars repeatedly, but you're better doing that than whatever we were doing before. It's a complete and utter trash can of a situation over here. Maybe 2 traffic lights, maybe 3 traffic lights. I've never seen this many cars in one section of Mini Motorways, man. It's mildly impressive. It's an impressive number of cars in that tiny little area. But it's because I've created... This is the Golden Gate Bridge, brother. It's the only way into San Francisco, okay? Somehow yellow will be the one that dies, and it's just because there's too much trash. There's too much trash in this area. I'll take my 1200 that I consider to be a halfway decent score in this game, and I'm going to take it to the bank. This is a hard challenge. That's a really hard challenge, and you will do better than me at it, for sure. Game over. 1224. It's not bad, okay? It's not bad. I'll take that, and we'll see what we did. We did unlock expert mode, which is fun. Hey, go play Hong Kong and see what you can do in the new Mini Motorways Hong Kong update. I had a blast. Copenhagen's also a lot of fun. We were actually sponsored to do Copenhagen earlier this year, and it was incredible. Really good map as well. All of the maps rock. They're all sick. Reykjavik was a mess. I remember playing that one. The reason why I don't have best scores on these, I'm on a press copy of the game, so it doesn't have some of my old scores on some of these. But it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. I love it so much. thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like on the video, much appreciated. Again, massive thank you to Dinosaur Polo Club for sponsoring this episode of Mini Motorways. Check out the Taipo Fire Relief Fund in the description for the Hong Kong Red Cross. Like I said, just absolutely horrible stuff happening in Hong Kong right now with the fires, and you can help to make a little bit of a difference. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.